Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Kuma 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 Bear. And last episode, we actually got to go to a port town. It wasn't exactly an easy journey, there's like a snowy blizzard to get through, but you know, the good news is we got to save some people because we went through there, because some people were not quite as good as handling that as Yuna was, so we just kind of picked them up and brought them back home, and they could be reunited with their family. That was all some great stuff, because it would have been very tragic if Yuna had not stepped into that situation. But the town, yeah, has a lot of issues. Like, for one thing, it's got a big old giant kraken, like, that's a big issue if you want to like go in the water and get fish and the kraken says no, smacks you, and you got to go back home. Like, it's just a very unfortunate thing. And if that wasn't bad enough, there's also like bandits or thieves kind of people also causing issues. So you know, the town was in a bit of trouble. If Yuna hadn't come to save them, they would not be in a good spot. But she did come to save them. She brings food and she makes connections, like with the guildmaster Atola, I think she called herself. So that's pretty cool, because obviously I saw her in the opening so many times and I was wondering when she would show up, and she finally did. So that was great. Now, last episode we actually dealt with the bandits, so this episode I imagine we gotta take on the kraken, right? So, you know, bear versus kraken, place your bets now, everyone. So let's jump on in. If I can get my cursor. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Bum 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 bum. Ah, bright light. I remember this. Really don't bother a bear while she's hibernating. I mean, thanks for the recap, but I would not forget this stuff. I definitely never will. So yeah, I caught the bad guys for you. No need to thank me, just a holiday work of being a bear. Gotta take my bag. Yeah, you know, just while I was at it, figured I might as well. In for a penny and for a pound and all that. And yeah, I'm going to bed now because I didn't get much sleep because of what I just mentioned, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go do that now. Yeah, what more do you want from me? I did plenty already. I thought I just did. Were you not paying attention? Gotta love you enough. Yeah, also she phoned home to Fina a few times, you know, make sure everything's okay. Let her know that she misses her and all that. That was probably the most important part of the episode. So I should probably mention that too. I don't know why that's still funny to me. Just big old pile of wolf corpses on the table. And Yuna's just like, yep, I did it again, so can you handle this for me? You know, I bet Yuna's the adventurer that covers the most skin in her adventure outfit in this world. I'm willing to bet that. You know, because proper adventure outfits for females are usually very skimpy, so it's a very weird choice that Yuna has, but it wasn't really her choice, right? So. Bears are strong. That helps too. These ones don't. No, they're good bears. Go. He was not ready for today. So, uh, yeah, and to nobody's surprise, he is behind a lot of this. This jerk over here. I hope Yuna tears off your mustache. Really getting ahead of yourself, man, because that is not gonna happen. None of that. Really? Well, not good news for him. Yeah, isn't that great news, sir? Because you sure care about that, right? Yeah, little does he know he's a scumbag, apparently. Zara Doke. I might try to remember that. That's a volt. Shiny. Oh, did somebody come for a visit? A lot of people came for a visit. Yeah, would you like to explain how that happened? And she still hasn't gotten to sleep yet. That's unfortunate. You're so full of it. Of course they did. Pretty scummy behavior. Anything to say for yourself? Please somebody let this girl sleep. Oh, yeah, do it again. And then give me one. Yeah, we would not be in this wonderful position if it wasn't for you. That's why they were like staring at each other through the windows. Right, I gotcha, I understand. Give you a head pat for a job well done. But we still gotta beat up the Kraken though. That's gotta happen this episode. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just saving towns, it's kinda what I do. Yeah, we know how all that usually works out. Don't sound too excited. Something delicious? Oh, fish! Yeah, we get fish! So we came here for, right? Fish? Ooh, rice. That is special. Oh, it just keeps coming more stuff? Now she's excited. I mean, she's Japanese, so I mean, of course she does. But I mean, yeah, we got some good quality Japanese food here. And chopsticks, wow, they are going all out. Are we sure we didn't go back to Japan by mistake? What was that? Was it an enchanted food? Or is it just that good? Well, that food's going down. This is the moment we've been waiting for. This is what it's all been building up to. Well, yeah. And these kind of beats, the kind of shows like always at least one country or something that's basically Japan. That is our next mission. I'm glad we're on the same page. And I think that's it over there. Look at it like it's swimming around like it owns the place. Weak to fire, but it's a water type. Gonna summon our companions. Was that a yes or a no? I assume a yes. I mean, yeah. Can they fight in the water though? Like, imagine like a bear swimming and trying to fight at the same time. Oh, children. Yay. Didn't seem super safe, but I guess it's fine. I wouldn't do that though. What? Well, what are we doing now? Are we just gonna like try to jump on the Kraken? Okay. Are we gonna make it or no, we're not gonna make it. Game over. Well, let's try our next plan. Well, you can do a lot of things a standard bear can't do, so. Bubbles? How do bubbles help us battle a Kraken? Do we trap it in the bubble? Do we ride the bubble to the Kraken? Or that, you know what, I should have seen that coming. But it's still not gonna work though. Yeah. Yeah, that was even probably worse than the last plan. Let's not do that. Yeah, what's plan D? We're gonna ride a leaf. Like Zelda Wind Waker, you know, kind of, sort of. Let's. Yeah, I didn't have much faith in that plan either. Why do you not go take a nap? The Kraken's not going anywhere. Yeah, seriously. I'm glad I conveyed my thoughts to you. Bear fights squid. Any day now, the bear will. Okay. Okay. Okay, Moses. That'd be pretty stupid just to come because you call it. I do kind of want to see our part to see, though. Nice. I mean, if you're offering a bear fish, she'll gladly take it. A lot of thanking Yuna this episode. And she hasn't even beaten up the Kraken yet. Ikimasu. Whew. Yeah. Don't you get that? Yeah, let the starving child eat. You did a lot, Yuna. Don't sell yourself short. Musume? Oh, sorry. She's just thinking that we'll be able to eat the Kraken once we beat it up. Really should rewatch Ika Musume one of these days. Yeah, kind of like another family dinner situation. Is she thinking about surrounding the squid and beating it up? So it can't escape if you surround it? Is that what she's thinking? Some baits. What does the Kraken want? What would work as bait? Do you? Well, can you enlighten me? Yeah. Always have been. Well, we're getting to it, yeah. Okay. Need a big pot. Well, we didn't hear the plan, so of course it's gonna work. Well, this town is a pretty great town. They kept thanking me, and I want to help them. Yes, that's a very important town. Can't let it disappear. Okay. Right. Don't get in the way, townspeople. Yeah, that was a good place to trap it. So what's our bait? Oh, just that thing we saw, okay. Well, yeah. So really just a big fishing line. Gotcha. I didn't know Krakens ate worms, but, you know, apparently they do. Man, her outfit is amazing, isn't it? She wears it so well. And then when we get a bite, we just reel it in. Mutts. Fisherman Yuna. So, Kraken, we got some big old bait for you. You wanna come take a bite? He promised not to beat you up. Too badly. Yeah, fishing requires patience. That's why I can't do it. And it's getting pretty close. Just about in range. Okay, it's taking the bait. So far, so good. Just hopefully the rope doesn't break. Well, I guess it doesn't have to because a tree. But that's a lot of tension on that rope. Yeah, well, while you're doing that, I'll go over here. So we gotta raise like the other wall to trap it. Because this is pretty similar to the strategy I mentioned before. Should have brought some mana potions. Just a bunch of stone bears approaching. That'd be terrifying. But yeah. It was that day that humanity learned fear. When the bear titans attacked. Squid tentacle apparently does not beat stone bear. So yeah, he definitely is trapped then if he can't break it. So you're in trouble now. If you can't escape, there's not a lot you can do, Mr. Squid, so might want to just give up and become our dinner. That would be my suggestion. Yeah, he's not a happy squid. Oh no, tentacles. The girl's worst nightmare. Oh, of course it can regenerate. Of course it can. Well, this just got 10 times harder, but we can still do it. Oof, how much mana do we have left? Because just getting it trapped took a lot. You know, I have to pummel it with fire until it dies, and it can regenerate, so... Oh no. Yeah, there are little holes in the wall. That's not ideal. You didn't need that tentacle, did you? Come on, Yuna. Can't give up now, we've come so far. I mean, if you want to. Hey, let's not give up any option yet. Let's keep an open mind. You know. Gotta keep the motivation flowing within you. Remember what you're fighting for at all times. That's the key to victory. Yuna knows that. I think the water's gone at this point. But, I mean, so is her mana, so that's the problem. Anybody want to, like, help, or is he done? Okay. Whew, I think we won. Yeah, we made our big old pot. We cooked it. All that's really left to do now is eat it, so... Who wants to dig in first? She did. It wasn't easy. Not by any stretch, but she did it. You're welcome, town. You better. And of course, we end off the episode there. At least she finally got to sleep. What better place to sleep than on Atola's shoulders, really? I was a little bit confused initially when she mentioned the hot pot thing, giving her an idea, but, you know, I guess she viewed the... What would you call it? Not a cape, the carved emptiness of the land. You know, that whole area as a pot. You know? I don't know. So it's a fairly simple strategy. You lure the squid in there, you lock it in there so it can't escape, you shoot it with fire till it dies. You know? Pretty much the only possible issue is that you let it escape, which we didn't, or you ran out of mana before it dies, which we didn't, so... Oh, that's a great episode title. Okay. I mean, that's the episode title for the last episode too. Okay, that got me hopes up a bit. So yeah, because she has been away from Fina for a while, so it'd be great for them to actually get to spend some time together for our final episode. But anyway, that was the 11th episode of Kuma 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 Bear. And yeah, like I said, to nobody's surprise, you know, mustache dude, what was his name? Zoran? Something like that. He was behind the whole thing because he wanted to profit off of this disaster. And that's not a good thing. That's a pretty terrible, scummy thing. So our guild master Atola, who kind of, you know, suspected some wrongdoing, finally had the evidence and everything to act on it, and we got the guy taken care of, you know? We saw that ill-gotten gains in his vault, and he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. We took care of him. It's all good. And you also got, you know, the bandits dealt with and all that, so it was a busy day for Yuna. I did like how she tried to, like, give a quick summary of everything that's been kind of happening to Atola, and then she was going to head out to bed, but Atola was like, wait, no, wait, what? Run that behind me again, you know. Then we work towards the arrest of our mustached jerk. So that was all good. So at that point, it just became a matter of like dealing with the squid, right? Because we dealt with everything else. Only thing left was the squid. But there was also quite a bit of just, you know, thanking Yuna in the episode. You know, like giving her nice food and whatnot. And she was definitely pretty happy with some of the food she got. Some of that, you know, Japan reminiscent cuisine, because obviously this world technically doesn't have Japan, but it has apparently some Japanese culture stuff in it, because of course it does, and that made her quite happy. Like, you know, getting her fish or soy sauce or rice, just all that good stuff. Like, she basically acted like she just achieved heaven, really. So, you know, good day for Yuna, I would say. You know, we're talking about motivation to save a town. I mean, a town that gives you such delicious Japanese food, it's got to be protected, right? That was very much her, like, strongest motivation, I think. And, you know, I get it, fair enough, right? So, gotta do your best to help, and she did. But yeah, we had to figure out how to deal with the squid, right? You know, I mean, it was pretty funny when she was just trying to think of various tactics to do that. You know, what did we have? I mean, there was the, try to jump up a cliff, try to just, I guess, land on the squid. Not sure what she was gonna do from that point. Just, like, scratch it, bite it, I don't know. But that didn't work. And then we were gonna, like, be in a bubble and walk at the bottom of that didn't work either. I think she also speculated parting the sea like Moses, but, I mean, that's probably not great either. I mean, I don't know if she can even do that. But it was brought up. So... yeah, she had a lot of ideas, a lot of silly ones. It was pretty funny, though, like the Chibi Yuna doing them and then the game over screen. Because, I mean, she isn't kind of like a game world, right? So, you know, it makes sense that there'd be, like, game over screen upon failure, right? But, I mean, it's not really a video game to her because these are all, like, real people with real feelings and whatnot. So, it's not really treated like a game very much at all. But, you know, it is, like, based off of the game. So, it's one of those deals, right? So... but yeah, pretty much as soon as I saw the land opening, I still don't know what to call that. I know the word. I used to know the word for it, but it's one of those vocabulary words like you never use, so it kind of leaves your head, kind of thing. But as soon as I saw that, the strategy that I mentioned last episode, you know, where you could pretty much immediately came to mind, and she basically did my strategy. Obviously, she did it her way using the abilities she has, like bringing the stone bears to block the entranceway, right? Rather than, you know, manually constructing anything. But the main principle, it was pretty much how I imagined it when I was speculating last episode. But yeah, the biggest issue was just having enough mana to finish off the squid. It was pretty much like a race against exhaustion. Who gets exhausted first? Her mana or the squid's life, right? And we won. And victory meant having a big old squid hot pot. So pretty much the best victory you could hope for. So hopefully the townspeople all eat the squid. That's, you know, that would be ideal. But we didn't get to see that, I don't think. We just kind of saw Yuna being carried on Atola's shoulders. So, but a job well done. A job well done. We can eat it next episode, right? I mean, the fight itself, there's not really much to say about. I mean, the animation of it was fairly minimalistic, you know, some like shaky cam stuff and whatnot. So, you know, not too much to say about it, really. It still looked cool, in spite of that, I'd say. But yeah, not too much more to say on the episode, just freaking Yuna's silly ideas of what to do. Just But yeah, I like how her actually having, you know, that family dinner sort of situation is what inspired her for the strategy. That was a nice touch, you know. Because I mean, Yuna's been involved in that before, right? Like other people's family dinners and stuff, like being included in it. So it's good that that can actually help advance the plot, as well as be a nice thank you for Yuna. You know, efficiency and all that. Also, I was kind of reminded of the anime New Game when she was like chibi bear form walking in the bubble underwater, especially in that moment. I was reminded of New Game. You know, the one game that they made in that anime, what was it called? Peko? Just Peko? Or was it Peko's I think it was just Peko. But yeah, because that game in that anime had like taking bear suits and stuff, as well as, you know, there's also some discussion of underwater levels and stuff. So yeah, it definitely reminded me of that this episode. I mean, it's reminded me of that before, just because she's in a bear suit, but that moment especially, like 100% reminded me of it. And yeah, that's all I got to say on the episode. It was good, you know. I would have liked to have had, you know, more, what's it called, Sakuga, I don't know, during the squid part, a lot of, like, cool action and stuff, but, you know, I could take it or leave it. We defeated the squid, we saved the day. Yuna's cute and lovable, that's the important thing with this show. So, yeah, next episode, we're gonna have some focus on Yuna and Fina, if that title's to be believed, so, yeah, that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. So, yeah, until then. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.